How y'all doing out there? This is Pete over at D.I.Y Auto School. And if anybody doesn't know what D.I.Y Auto School is, it's do it yourself. I teach you how to do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of reviews, not just on automotive repairs, but on just all kinds of crazy stuff. And one of the things we're going to do a review on today, I just got my ORDRO, O-R-D-R-O, EP8 head mount 4K POV video camera, Wi-Fi sports camcorder, remote control. Did I just say Wi-Fi? Yes. So this has a built-in microphone. I have to pull it up here. I don't know much about it. I did read on it. I got it off eBay. And I'm going to go ahead and try to read some information on it, just real quick like. And it says, number one, it's got first perspective hands-free camera made. So it's a hands-free camera. It's 4K. You can film all the way up to 4K 60 FPS ultra clear resolution. I don't know if we're going to be doing 4K. We're going to do at least 1080p. The one thing that really caught my eye on this camera is that it's got a built-in gimbal on the lens. That means when you're using the camera and you might be moving real fast and you get this shaky motion stuff like this, well, the gimbal part of it keeps it where it's all smooth and there's no rocking or interrupting or shaking, and it gives it that nice enhanced physical anti-shake stable picture that you want. Let's see what else it says. One-click Wi-Fi sharing. I don't know what that is. I can go live on Wi-Fi, so we'll have to read up on that. It's got a built-in noise reduction microphone, can effectively eliminate environmental noise and pick up real human voices. So the reason I got this camera, you're probably saying, well, why did you get that camera? Is because I get up under cars. I'm working on stuff. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. So if I can use this camera in my environment, it would be a good use camera to have. It says that it has a Sony CMOS sensor made by Sony. So this is part Sony, and the cameras that I use are Sony. A lot of this stuff right here, I can understand. A lot of it, it doesn't really make sense to me. It says 2.5H charging time. It has 180 minutes recording time, super large battery capacity. So let's go ahead and open it up. Let's check it out. And once again, this is called the ORDRO. Let's see here, hang on. The ORDRO EP8 head mount 4K POV video camera Wi-Fi sports camcorder remote control system. Alright, so I will say that when I ordered this, it came all the way from Japan. It did not ship from the United States. And it took approximately, I would say, a week and a half to get here once I purchased it. And you can kind of see the packing that it's in. It is packed very well and sturdy. So that's a plus already. So we're going to go ahead and unpack this. Now, I don't know. Let me get that out. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is the camera that we're talking about right here. It's the ORDRO EP8, a wearable camera. And the box looks very professional. It's nice. It does have a little bit of weight to it, so that's nice to know. Once again, it's a very nice packed item. You can see that. It looks very inviting. It's packed in foam. The foam is cut to fit all the pieces. This is our headpiece that comes with the camera itself. This was going to be the remote control right here. to turn it off and on. And then once we open up the package, this is our camera right here. And you can see that, very beautiful. Looks like it's made very sturdy and it's very durable. And you can see it comes with a lot of accessories. Here's a USB cord, and I want to go over this. Look at this USB cord that it comes with. I'm going to say that this is one of the most heavy-duty USB cords that I have ever come across. Very thick, very well made, and construction-wise, very, very durable. This looks like a wristband. If you got a small enough wrist to wear it, this would be for your remote control to fit in, just like that. This is a USB slot, and look what they go ahead, they actually give you a memory card. There's actually a memory card in the package with the camera. Wow. And that's a SanDisk Extreme 64, let's say 64 gigabytes. That's a 64 gigabyte memory card that actually comes with the camera. This is actually a card reader, I believe. Alright, very nice. I mean, look at this. It comes with its own USB card reader, and it doesn't just read the mini cards, it's got slots for many cards. So, wow, this is actually getting to be an exciting situation here. But then we got the user manual right here, and then you go through it and it shows you how to do everything. This is actually in American. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to figure out real quick. We're going to get all the hardware out of here and see if we can figure out how this thing mounts to how the camera mounts. I noticed that this is a, let's see, what do we say, this is a left side camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the camera together. I'm going to go ahead and do some research on this, and then we're going to see what kind of action the ORDRO is going to give us. I normally don't do reviews like this, but I'm really, really excited to try this out. And so far, just from opening it, it has really, really showed me that these people make very high quality items. Alright, we're going to figure this out. I'm going to try to get this thing all together, and I will be back to see how this thing works and show you the rest of our ORDRO, I believe I'm saying it right, ORDRO, here we go right here, our ORDRO EP8 Wearable 4K action camera. Alright, now that I went ahead and familiarized myself with the headset camera that we're doing a review on, I will tell you that it is a really simple and easy situation. Now, I do want to show you one thing. To make the camera function properly, you do have to download an app, and I'm going to show you that app right here. Okay, so we're going to open up the phone, and there's the app right there that you have to download. Very simple, very easy. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything, and it's called the OD Cam app. And in the instruction book, it actually tells you what to type in to get that app. Now, the app, what the app is for is to basically hook up with Wi-Fi to set your camera up. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera on, and we are going to go ahead and power it up. And what you do is there's 3 buttons on here. You got a power button, you got a camera, a video camera, and then you got a picture. So we're going to go ahead and hit the power button, and you'll see that come on. I believe there it is right there. And then to make the Wi-Fi work, what you have to do is you have to hit it again, and then you can see where it turns blue, and it will open up the app, and then it says connect device. So we're going to go ahead and connect the device. And now I want everybody to take a good look at this. If you look right there, you can see the camera down here. Let me go ahead and do this, and you can basically see that everything's working. I can turn it around here, and I am now faced. Do you see that? So we are actually hooked up to the Wi-Fi, and you can control your headset camera with your phone. Now, another thing I want to tell you about this camera, very, very nice setup, is it's an adjustable headset. You can see that right here, okay? So you can adjust it to your head size, then you stick it behind your ear just like this, and then you get it adjusted, and then once it's resting properly on your ear, you should be able to, let me show you, there's a little speaker right here. Once you connect the camera, once you set up the device and put it on to your headset, there's a little speaker right here that will talk to you and tell you what to do. So I'm going to turn my phone this way, and now I have my phone there. So what I can do, I can look at my phone, and as I'm looking down, I can go ahead and adjust my ORDRO camera to my eyeball sight. So when I'm down here doing something like this, all right, you see what I'm doing? It's very simple. So there's a little gear up in the corner here. We're going to hit that gear. And then this is where you would set all your settings. Now, I have mine set on YouTube standard, which is 720p. You got 3 settings for your recording. You got 720p, you got 1080, and then you got 4K. When you get your camera, it will automatically be set on 4K, so you'll have to go through. If you want to use 1080 or 720, of course, the larger the file, the bigger memory card you're going to want. So what you're going to want to do is you go to your settings on your app, and then once you hook up to the Wi-Fi like I have right here, once you're hooked up to that, then you can go ahead and set all your settings to the format you want, your memory card, distortion correction, loop recording, exposure value. I mean, it's just got, here you got photo resolution, time-lapse shooting. All right, you can actually have time-lapse shooting on this. There's a lot of settings on this that really, really help you out and make this thing right. So here's the instruction booklet. Here's your app, and it tells everything that you need to know on every possibility of what's going on. A lot of people use these for vlogging, YouTube vlog videos. They also use them for cooking. This is a good camera to have if you own a YouTube channel and you want to cook. This is the type of camera that you want. It's a nice headset. It's very comfortable. Can I wear my hat? Yes, I can. I can wear my hat. I got my camera. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to my device, and I'm going to go ahead and hit record, and then we're just going to randomly move around and look at stuff using our hands, and then we're going to flip back from this camera to that camera and see what the audio and visual quality is. When you get your camera, there's going to be a little, there's going to be a cover on it, and I just pulled it off. So you want to pull that off, you'll see that it has a little blue tab. All right. One more thing before we go any further. If you don't use your app and you want to go ahead and record once everything's set up and you got all your settings properly, it comes with a remote control. And the remote control actually works your camera for video recording, and then also if you want to take pictures. So that's really handy. Another thing is the 2 cords that come with it. One is for your remote control, and then the other one that you have is for the camera itself. You will have to charge them when you get them. It does have a mild charge on it, but it is not a charge that will last forever. I did tell you that it's got the memory stick. It comes with this memory stick reader. Very nice. What else? This is a special screwdriver. You don't want to lose this. I found out this is actually a tool that tightens it up. Once you get it set where you want it, you go ahead and tighten it. What else did we have in there? We had our instructions, we got our app, we got our remote control, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to my app and I'm going to hit camera, and you just saw that, and I believe, okay, that's wrong. I did that wrong, but do you see, that's what I'm talking about. So what we need to do is, I'm sorry, that actually took me to my files. That's the file. If I have any recorded videos, then you would hit the blue box and it takes you to the files of all your recordings, and then you can go through them and delete whatever you want. To record, we're going to push this button right here. Okay, it just told me inside my microphone, it just said taking a picture. So I just took a picture with that action. What we want to do is, if we want to record, and once again, please follow me here. I'm just an average guy. I'm not a professional. I'm not somebody that is trying to sell this to you. I bought this item and I'm going through it. I thought it would be an awesome thing to show people. If you look right here, you can see this one says video, this one's camera. If we push that, it's going to turn. Okay, now we got a red button there. Now I can start recording. So I did take a picture. We're going to look at that picture in a minute and see what the quality is. But so now, if I hit the red button right here, now it just told me start recording. We're going to go ahead and kind of just move around randomly. I got my CDs. I'm looking at them with my eyeballs, and it really works out good. So I'm going to go ahead and use this camera, and we're going to go over the parts here. What we got, if you look once again, we got a remote control. Very nice. I like that. It's got a card reader that comes with it. I'm actually shocked that the card reader is with this. I'm actually shocked that they actually involved that in sending it out. We got two cords here. We got one USB cord for our remote control that we can carry in our pocket, and I want to show you something else. And then we got the cord for our camera itself. Very nice. And then look what they give you here. What this is, I want to show that to you. What that is, that's a wristband for your remote control. Do you see that? So I can actually mount this into the wristband and then wear this on my wrist if I wanted to do that. I want to show you one thing here as we bring the camera up. You can see that the display is showing a 720p. That's what I have it set on. I also want to show you that it's saying record. Now, what I want to do is I want to use my remote control. So I'm presuming the way this is working out here is that when you have it hooked up to Wi-Fi, you basically have to, I'm right here, you're watching me. What you got to do is you basically got to hit the record button down here, and it actually stopped recording. We're not recording anymore. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect it from the Wi-Fi. And the way that I'm going to do that, I'm going to come over here, and here we got, it says Wi-Fi right there that we're hooked up to that Wi-Fi. I'm going to go ahead and hook back up to my internet. So now we're hooked up to internet. And it just told me in my ear, Wi-Fi disconnected. Once you're disconnected from the Wi-Fi and you want to go ahead and record, this is where the remote control comes in. And you're going to want to take that remote control. Now, if you want to take a picture, you hit the picture button. There's a picture button. If you want to record, you hit the record. So let's go ahead and put that back on our head. You can't hear the little lady talking. I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to go ahead and put the camera back on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the record button. Okay, it just told me that we are now recording. We are recording, and what I'm going to do with my beautiful ORDRO E8, I believe this is the model E8. Yeah, here it is right here. It's 4K. Beautiful camera. very well worth the money. I got a carrying case right here if I want to use that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put everything in the box here so we don't lose it. And this is going to be a go-to camera when I really, really want to do what I need to do to get the detailed videos I need to help my viewers out on YouTube. It is also a good camera to use, once again, for a, did I tell you it comes with a memory? It comes with a memory card. You don't even have to buy one. Awesome situation. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, over here doing a review on the ORDRO. Right there, ORDRO. I'm doing a review on the ORDRO, and I hope I'm saying that right. It's ORDRO EP8 Wearable Cam. And this is the E8 model. This is the latest version. And I think this thing's awesome. I'm going to give this rating of 1 through 5. I'm going to give it a 5. So if you're looking for this type of a camera, I am going to suggest that you go ahead and check this camera out. And I'm telling you now, from my experience, very easy to work, very simple. The directions are awesome. Let me get that. The directions are awesome. And I would recommend this camera to anybody. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. I got several YouTube channels. This isn't the only one I have, and I'm going to be using this a lot. I will say that again. I will be using it a lot. Take it easy. We'll see you later. Right there. ORDRO. Do you see it? Right here. Look.